I'm on my truck. I haven't put much away yet. I still got a pile of stuff on my bed and stuff up there. I haven't put much away yet. I got to figure out how to hook up my CB to this crap, and I don't know if there's any. I gotta look to see if there's antennas on the back. I haven't really looked at that yet. But I got me a empty trailer, a reefer, and the plan is that we're supposed to get a load tomorrow that's gonna go to Pennsylvania, and then we're gonna get unloaded and then go get another load that's gonna take us to North Carolina somewhere. And then apparently the plan from there is to deadhead from wherever we're at in North Carolina and go to Carlton, Georgia, or something like that, where we will begin to do our Anheuser-Busch beer runs. I'm fixing to go get me something to eat here pretty soon, hang out a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and figure out where I'm going to put everything because I have more cabinet space, but I'm just not sure how I want to put things yet. So once I do, I'll do a live feed or maybe do a video on it. We'll see. I've got my antennas, my CB, and I got to figure out how to hook it up. I might have to go to a CB guy eventually, but first I got to start, making some money again and keep up on the bills at home and stuff. And then, so I'm glad I got a Freightliner, and I got seemingly, this is a brand new truck with only a few miles on it, like less than 20 miles. And then I've got a pretty new looking trailer back there that I got to go take a zip tie off and look in the back. So I'm sure it's clean. Otherwise, I don't know why they would zip tie it and go to all that trouble and putting out a service tag on it just so no one will take them, because they um, tried to keep a bunch of trailers back just for these Anheuser-Busch loads. And this is a reefer trailer. I thought I was going to be using dry van for the beers. So I don't know, maybe I need a reefer trailer in order to do these first couple of runs, and then I'll be doing dry van. So we'll see how that all plays out. So I am basically just hanging out tonight, and that'll give me time to put stuff away and things like that. Gonna make my bed, put my seasonings away somewhere, crock pot, and then somewhere along the way I'll stop and do a quick Walmart run, go in and grab a few things, and I'll see what I actually need once I do this. So now I gotta kind of remember what I was told in orientation about how we do all this. They got this new system. They're not using OmniTrax anymore. They're using this, I don't even remember what it's called, system. I haven't used it before, but it's supposed to be easier. It's supposed to be like fluid, like most systems. You have to put your information in twice a lot, like once for your logs and once for your load information going back to the company. And this is supposed to be, if I understood the lady right that was there in orientation, she said it's all done to be all, so once you put your information in for your load, it goes into your logs, so you don't have to put it in twice. So that sounds pretty cool. And I think it'll be pretty simple once I do it a few times. I'm just going to have to have a few mishaps and mess up on it a little bit. But, as long as you know how a log is supposed to look and all that, you just make sure that everything looks good. So anybody that's been doing this a while knows what is supposed to be there. You just make sure those pieces of information are where they're supposed to be, and you just figure it out. It'll take a few loads to get used to this. So I had to slide my tandems, and I slid them to about the 40 mark, roughly. I'll have to. Um, they require cat scales on all loads, and there's chains on here. There's a couple bags of chains in the box, and there's some old old ones hanging on this thing on the outside. And I don't know, they're trying to tell me that their company policy is the double chains for the over the dualies on the front set of dualies on the drives for both sides of the drives, and then a single for the rear axle of the drives, and then like a drag chain on the trailer. For Colorado, I'm just like, I know that's not the chaining laws in Colorado. You only need four singles or one set of doubles. You need four drive tires with chains on them in Colorado. They don't require a drag chain. If you want a drag chain, you can. But apparently CR England's chaining policy is that where you put on the dualies on the front axle of the drives, those dually style, which I've never used the dually style, but I'm sure it's not too much more of a pain in the butt. But it looks like you might have to actually climb in there a little further to hook stuff up and actually crawl on there on your belly or something. So if I got to go through Colorado to do any chaining, I definitely won't be crawling on my belly doing that. I know what the chain laws are, and I'm not gonna do that. But I do not know what the chaining laws are anywhere else because I've never chained anywhere else. So I've only chained west of Denver on the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels, Vale, and through there on 70. So so I do not know what the chaining requirements are other places, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's kind of unless they're doing a Walmart run again here tonight, I'm gonna go find out if there's any more Walmart runs going, and if there is, I'm gonna go to Walmart and get some more food, and um, I'm probably gonna have to take stuff inside to cook because I have nothing to power my microwave. I do have my Road Pro to Grow in the bottom of one of my bags that I can use to cook stuff up, but I'm kind of out of most of my food items that I would use to cook in that. So I need to go get some minor supplies because I've kind of been eating up all my food. I can warm up a steak and a couple of winglets that are left. I can eat those up, take those inside and eat on those maybe for at least tonight. And then when I get going tomorrow, I will maybe I'll just stop at a Walmart tomorrow on the way through Wyoming, because if I'm going to Pennsylvania, I'm going to be going right back through Wyoming and Nebraska, and there's several Walmarts along the way that I can stop at. So I have no idea what kind of time there's going to be on the runs here. So, but it sounds like from talking, they had one of their dispatchers come down from the dispatch office. Yeah, I got a crock pot, but it's not going to work in the in here till they're out of inverters to install here. That's something I was going to try to have done, but they told me they're out. So I have to wait till I get to the next terminal, which will be in Georgia in a few days. So I've just got to make do without an inverter till I get to the next terminal that has inverters. And then the inverter's like, I think they said it was 700 some dollars total, but they charge like 70 some dollars. I don't know if that was a month or every pay period or however that works, but there'll be some paperwork to fill out and I'll have that all in writing. So hopefully there's plenty of outlets on that inverter. So I've got my cooler in here and I've got a little bit of lunch meat and cheese. I've got some bagels and some cream cheese. I've got bottles of water. I think I only got 1 or 2 bottles of tea left. I've just about drank all them. You know, I might have one more after this. And got some pork rinds left. But it'll be all right. I just got to get stuff put away. I'll come out here and throw some YouTube on. And I wonder if I can do the YouTube through this stereo from my phone. I've never tried to do that. Yeah, I've got a good cooler. I've got one that's easy to go from truck to truck if I need to. It is a Wolfpack. It looks here, I'll show you. Now mind the truck, I haven't put stuff away yet. I still got to make the bed, still got to figure out where I'm going to put stuff away. I haven't put stuff away, so the truck's a flipping mess. So bear with me. Next time I do a video, the truck will look a lot better. So got the coffee pot right there, bottles of water, my other water for cooking and stuff. There is my Wolfpack freezer. If you look right there, there's a temp right there. So there's all my box of seasonings and a few random things. My laptop case, my little Minions crock pot. Got my little deal over here that has a bunch of random stuff. It's kind of a hodgepodge right now because I was getting into my stuff in the room. Most of my bedding is up there, my pillows and stuff. And I've got to figure out where I'm putting stuff. But then I've got my CB antennas over there. The microwave's up there. I can't figure out how to get my hand in there on that strap. I got the strap around the microwave, but I haven't been able to get my hand in there good enough. There's a hole on this side where this curtain is right here. There's a hole right there, but I can't get in there good enough to really get I got to undo the buckle thing and really tighten down a little more. Otherwise, that thing's going to be trying to come out while I'm driving down the road, which won't be good. I already put my skillet up in this top and some paper plates and my plastic plates. And I haven't decided. I might put my Minion crock pot up there. And over here, I've got a cabinet up there. This big cabinet here. A little cabinet there. And then whatever I decide to throw up top. And then I got these 2 little cabinets. So, and of course these glove compartment deals, which I'll have to decide what to do. But that's where the CB is designed to go. But this is what the hookups are. So I got to get some new thingies for that in order to hook up my CB. So I don't know. I might be running without a CB for a while. Yeah, I gotta decide. My coffee pot's kind of big. It takes a big space, and I'm normally got. I might not have the same situation here as I did on the Bay and Bay truck, where I had to kind of keep stuff at the end of the bed. Yeah, I don't usually eat in the truck stops or anything out of the truck stops. Here and there I did because it's nice to get out of the truck once in a while. But I try to cook on the truck. I try to have things I can cook. All my canned goods are at the house. I left a bunch of, there's a stuff I got to stop by the house and grab, like canned goods and stuff. And I got to figure out where I'm going to keep all that stuff on here. So I've got to get stuff put in place. I gotta get one of my locks out. I'm thinking about asking them if they'll install my CB, but I don't think they have the parts for that. But I might talk to them and see if they do that. Depends on the truck stop food. Some truck stops have some healthier stuff these days. If you choose the right options, the truck stop food isn't always that good. It's not always that bad. I should go ask them while they're. What time is it? I don't know. I could go talk. I could go see who's in the shop and see what they'll do. So, yeah, when I get off here. But I just kind of want to update you guys. I still figuring out where I want to put stuff. Toot and Totem Amarillo Mitch's Barbecue. But yeah, I'll go talk to them and see if they will. I've got the antennas, I've got the wires, I've got the external speaker. I've got that bag right. Right here. Yeah. I've got my external speaker that I gotta find a place for. Bunch of extra antenna wire. A mic. My little retractable deal, which is attached to my mic. I just got to get the CB in there. Problem is, I got to get my CB beefed up a little bit because I don't have a whole lot of range on it. I literally don't have much range. So I've got to, yeah, the problem is nobody really talks on the CB as much as they used to. And sometimes I think I'm just not hearing people as much because I don't have much range. So I'm just not picking the people up. But sometimes I catch like a couple of words of somebody talking on the CB with somebody else, and it goes away about as fast as I hear them. So I just think I need to get a CB beefed up. It's not an entirely big deal. It's nice to have the CB, but pretty much you never hear anybody on them anymore. So, but they are nice to have. My GPS will give me traffic updates too, but that I have to pay for the service, and I'm not going to pay for it. I have a Rand McNally GPS 750. Yeah. See, there's my Rand McNally 750. And whatever it don't find, I'll just use Google Maps and do the best I can not to follow it into a wrong place. As long as you know what you're doing, just don't turn down inappropriate places. But people that follow a GPS clear out into a cornfield and follow it that precisely are idiots. Even if it's your trucker's GPS sending you someplace, even your trucker's GPS can mess you up. Traffic is free on the Garmin 800. I haven't really had a Garmin. I do pretty good with Rand McNally. It does pretty good. So, but yeah, I'm right out here. I'm like right across from where they do all their practice stuff. So whenever I get a load tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be seeing students here tomorrow, but right behind these trucks in front of me is where all their backing range is and where they do stuff. Right behind these, those are actually the trucks they use to do all their backing stuff. If you see that sign right there, that Premier, come on. That's as much as I can zoom in, but that says all those trucks and trailers are for the school, which is supposed to be, yeah, this one's supposed to have a GPS on it too. It's supposed to sync up with our runs. Last time I had a company that told me that they had that going on, I didn't like it. It was messing up and stuff. I think Randy's had that. You've been out since Christmas. You're tired. You've been out for what, 4 months now? Because I started Bay and Bay in first week or so of December and ran till last. Well, I got here last week on Tuesday. I quit. I quit Bay and Bay on that. What was it, Wednesday or Thursday? When I did the live feed, I can't remember, but I did that live feed before I quit. So, yeah, I gotta really figure out where I'm gonna keep all this stuff. Clothes I'll probably just keep in this big cabinet right here. I just gotta figure out a better way to put them in there, and then put stuff. I can use that as storage up there. Nothing heavy and hard though. Nothing that will come flying out if I hit the brakes. I wonder if I can get a load lock up there. I couldn't do that at Bay and Bay. I tried putting a load lock up to keep stuff from flying out, like you do. Like, I don't know how many of you have used load locks. I'm on a load to home time. Okay. Yep, doing laundry on the road sucks. Yes, it does. I'm about ready to do laundry. Hopefully, I'll have time to go through the house and do a little bit of laundry and grab the rest of my stuff. I'm going to try to time my half-hour break on the way through Des Moines so I can go home, grab some stuff, see the girls real quick, and depending on how much time I have on this load, going to Pennsylvania. But we'll see if these guys mess around like Bay and Bay did, because this is where I started my trucking career, is here at Sierra England. And I didn't know what I was doing back then. Back then, um, I had a really rough time because I didn't know what I was doing and I was struggling. The and just trip planning sucked. None of the road atlases, and the I was doing a lot of loads in the states where um, nothing was updated. They were switching over the exit numbers to be the exit numbers in some of those states down in Georgia and those. How do you train two students at a time? I don't know. I have never had to do it. I have never been a trainer. Yeah, I was thinking about Crete. Um, I was just about having to go home because the wife demands at home. The wife is having trouble with our oldest daughter, and our oldest daughter is supposed to be watching the kids on the when we're busy working, and we're having a lot of behavioral problems with her, and she just refuses to do what she's supposed to do. So I just about had to clear out of here today, but luckily things blew over. It was a big old situation going on, and I actually called up a couple companies back in Des Moines area just to see, and the one where my ex co-driver is working at Magnum. Um, I don't think my wife has any desire to come on the truck. I've offered. I'm going to try to bring my 8-year old on. Well, she's 7 now. She turns 8 in September. So school will be started. So it'll be too late. But as soon as they have like a week off or something, I might bring her on the road sometimes whenever she's not in school and stuff. Because Sierra England lets you have your kids on the truck as long as they're 8 years old, and then you got to pay like $6 or something, or whatever it is for insurance for each week they're on the truck, or whatever it is. I'll have to look at the policy again, but they do have a rider policy. They have a no pet policy, but I've seen guys with pets, so I wonder if those are lease purchase guys or something or what. But they say they don't allow pets at all, but I saw a few drivers getting out of their trucks with dogs and taking them out to go walk them and go to the bathroom and stuff. So it is what it is. But yeah, to see what kind of load I actually get. Last I heard, it'd be a load to Pennsylvania, and then um, go to somewhere in North Carolina, and then we're deadheading from there over to Georgia to Carlton or something, and then start running the Anheuser-Busch loads from there. And then the fun begins, and then we get to see what all this is going to be made of. Brand new account, 185 drivers and trucks, some of them day cabs, heading out that direction to serve the Anheuser-Busch account. And they don't even have all the people in place yet to serve us drivers and stuff, it sounds like. And they're still getting all that in place. So it's taken them a little while to get back to us. So hopefully they'll be better. I know when I was here before, they didn't mess around too much with loads. They got you loaded pretty quick out. You didn't wait around too much between loads. And they told me what happened to me in Bang Bay isn't going to happen here. I believe they said they're governed at 65. So, not too worried about it. I will have to contend with that. But who knows? Maybe they forgot to turn my truck down and it set for higher. Who knows? This is a brand new truck. It's got less than 20 miles on it. Had like 14 or 15 miles on it when I first started it up earlier. For those of you that caught that earlier live feed today. So I'm about to kick you guys off because I need to go get some food in me. It's 6:22 here. Is that really what time it is? Yep, that's what time it is. So I'm gonna go get some food and mingle a little bit. Might take some of this food on my cooler with me in there. And yeah, I did. I figured out the Opti idle. I got it on right now. If you look right here. I figured out how it'll turn itself on and off as it needs to. I just can't wait to get that inverter in here so I can start using the stuff in here. So, I don't know. I need to go find out if they got a Walmart run going on. So, that's part of the reason why I want to kick you guys off. And I might do another live feed later tonight when I'm bored. So, I'm going to come back here. First thing I'm going to do is make my bed. And then I'm going to start putting everything back on the bed. And then figure out one thing at a time where I want to put stuff. Food will probably go in this cabinet down there. I think that I I think that's too tall to fit. That's gonna have to go up top or on the floor or something. That um, storage container that you see right here behind me. Minion's crock pot can go up in this cabinet up above the passenger seat. I think it'll fit up there. And skillet's up above the microwave. Got to figure out how to tighten down that microwave strap better. And I don't know, it's just going to be a work in progress. But I think it'll be easier. There's more cabinet space, more places to put things. Just some of the things I have aren't going to fit. And maybe I can get it so I can open up that bunk and use the storage underneath more. But we'll find out. I'll have to look into one of those bigger fridges, but I don't want to invest in a fridge until I know this is going to really work out here. This is a major experiment and a redemption period for me because of how crappy things went when I was a newbie trucker and didn't know what I was doing and was here. And I was a good backer, but I was a dumbass and decided to try to do blindside backs. I was an idiot because I was watching all these other truck drivers coming into truck stops and whipping out blindside backs like they were candy and just whipping in, and they were doing it fast too. And that was a dumbass decision to think I could do blindside backs. These guys were coming in and they didn't want to risk another driver coming in and getting into the spot before them. I don't know if they will. I'm going to go ask them if that's something they can do. But it might be a matter of I've got to have the parts before they will do it. So I've got to find that out. Maybe when I get to the other terminal, they'll hook up the CB for me. I just might have to get another adapter stuff for it or something. I don't know. I will have to go talk to him about that. Maybe I'll order a pizza or something. I don't know. I'll go see what's available in that little unmanned deal to see if they got. I don't need anything special, just something to get me by. I think they saw some hot pockets and stuff in there. I'm just looking for something to get me by tonight because it's when I get out here today or tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna be able to stop at Walmart and stuff, or I'll just eat out of the truck stops for until I get home and get my stuff. No, it's been kicking on and stuff. I just don't have much hook up to it right now. I just got my fridge plugged in back here, and I've got my GPS plugged in and my phone charger, and that's all I really got on here. And next, I need to do, I gotta figure out, I gotta remember how to use this stupid thing, because this is a whole new ELD system that I've never used before, and I don't know how to add a trailer without going on duty. I've just not sure how to work it just yet. I don't remember what they were telling us in the orientation when they were going over it. And I know it's going to be simple. It looked very straightforward when I was in orientation, but like you can add a new load, you can, I don't know, I don't know. I don't remember what this system is called. No idea. Very interesting though. They're planning on doing a whole bunch of stuff. Um, they eventually gonna have the CRE thing on here. They said something about they were eventually gonna have the CAT scale app on here. That'll be interesting. Oh, what's that message I just saw? April 9th at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Driver conference call. Okay, what is this? Don't know application install. I really gotta learn how to use this thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna go find some food and hang out a little bit. And after I get this truck in order a little bit later, I'll um kind of I'll give you guys the update on where I decide to put stuff. It's not gonna look too much different. All it's gonna be is I'm gonna have this crap put away. And then I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all my canned goods, like my raviolis, my Dinty Moore stews, and all my vegetables and stuff, canned vegetables that I got, and all that stuff that's waiting for me at home at my house to come by and pick it up. My power strip is back home. I thought I brought it with me, but it's at home. And look at this. I wound up having to I had a camel one of these deals, but now I'm back to this pink one that my wife gave me. So, whatever. Use shoebox containers. That might work for some stuff. But, yeah. I've got some black walnuts and pecans back there to eat on too. So, all right, guys, I will catch back with you guys later. I gotta go find out some info about. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta walk past the shop, so I'll see if anybody's in there and see if they can tell me if they can install my CB for me, or if I have to get parts and then go to the next terminal where I. So they're gonna have to put in an inverter. Maybe I can get them to put in my CB for me, and then I gotta figure out how much it's gonna cost me to get that CB beefed up so I get more range and all that crazy stuff. But there's my CB sitting right there. So got a mess. They've got they've got these separators under the sleeper berth that I gotta like take one of them out so I got room for my toolbox that's sitting down there. Come on, right there. So I can put that in the side box and put that in that way that won't be there. And there I got my seat organizer. Come on. Right there that I got to put stuff back in there. Everything fell out of it. So I just got to organize everything really. I don't think it's going to take too long once I actually get to it. So talk to you guys later, guys. Maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow once I know when I'm getting out of here. I guess there's some meeting thing tomorrow that they're going to want me a part of. They do these huddle meetings and stuff that I have no idea what it's about. I think it has to do with going over safety stuff and all this garbage. Kind of weird, but I don't know. We'll see what that's all about later. Bye, guys. I'll catch with you later. Bye.